Yo, what's up, everybody, and welcome to NXT, the very first NXT since Clash of the Pre-Show back in America. And Clash of the Pre-Show was a very stacked match card. You will see a preview in just a bit, but let's first talk about this match. The Creed Brothers will face Motor City Machine Gun. The winner faces Fraxium for their NXT Tag Team Championships. We have this qualifying match. Angel against AJ Styles against Carmelo Hayes. Winner goes to the Money in the Bank ladder match. And we have Ilja Dragunov defending his NXT Championship in the main event against Oba Femi. And like you can see, quite a lot happened at the Clash at the Bridge PLE. If you haven't seen it, you can watch it on replay on the Original Gaming YouTube channel. But what a way to kick off NXT, especially since it's the very first NXT since Clash at the Bridge. It's Io Sky, the genius of the sky, advancing towards the ring, and I believe she will have quite something to say about the second betrayal of Bailey last week, playing some mind games, letting Io Sky believe that Bailey was her full self again. But then after her match against Nia Jax, I believe it was, she just attacked Io Sky, um, putting uh, putting the blame on her. It was her fault. She lost the match. Just yeah, casual Bailey things. And Io Sky, I talked to her, and she doesn't trust Bailey anymore. She's done pretending that she could change Bailey. But let's listen to what she has to say. Oh, she wants Bailey at Saturday night's main event. That's coming next week. Oh, this might be very interesting. Didn't expect this one from Io Sky, but look, Bailey is behind you. Ooh. Message sent to the genius of the sky. Come on, man. Is that a way to answer that call? We just wanted a yes or no. You don't have to injure actually Io Sky. Bailey now. What is she doing? Oof. Io Sky on her neck might be out with a dangerous injury. Ooh, and she accepts it. She accepts Io Sky at Tampa, Florida. Saturday night's main event is looking stacked already. Tamatonga looks like he's finally on the same page with his old partner AJ Styles. What? Oh, looks like AJ Styles is facing Tamatonga next week. Certainly is a match to look forward to. Yes, of course, AJ Styles is in that Money in the Bank qualifying match against Carmelo Hayes and Angel Garza. But ooh, look who was lurking in the back. What? You want to work together with AJ? Oh, good call there from AJ Styles. And that's a threat from Solo Sikoa straight to AJ Styles' address. But like I said, it is confirmed next week we will see Tamatonga facing AJ Styles in what we know will be a classic match. If you saw the Judgment Day PLE, also on replay on the original gaming YouTube channel. But with that, we will now witness history. The Creed brothers will face Motor City Machine Gun in the last round of the qualifying tournament. We saw Motor City Machine Gun defeating the Bloodline to earn these spots, and we saw the Creed brothers defeat Josh Briggs and Inamura to get these spots. For the second time, actually, they did defeat them. And now they are here facing off with each other, and the winner gets a shot at Frexium's NXT Tag Team Championship. If I'm not mistaken, Frexium is over the 200 days as NXT champions, tag team champions. So they are, you could say, they are almost unbeatable with that pace and hitting the opponents at the right spot at the right time. And it looks like they never get tired. They have a stamina; it's unbelievable. And whoever wins this match, I know for certain will have a very tough time against your NXT Tag Team Champions. Um, but hey, the Creed Brothers proved multiple times that they are on a pretty high level in the tag team division. Now, certainly that Paul Heyman is at their side. Paul Heyman, who took the managerial function, um, especially in the last matches, and so no Chad Gable at ringside. Um, yeah, from now on, only a win ratio with Paul Heyman on their side. This might end tonight because we know that these guys, the Motor City Machine Gun, are not easy to beat. They have a chemistry. If you see Chris Sabin, you see Alex Shelley, and the other way around as well. So yeah, they have also unbeatable win ratio since their return here at NXT. But let's be honest here, they only had one match, so this could change very fast if they lose this match. But looks like both men are in great shape, and they absolutely want those NXT Tag Team Champions, and they might be, like I said, with that chemistry, be the one to defeat Fraxium actually. But from now on, let's see who will get the chance at those NXT Tag Team Championships. Without further ado, here is the first match of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like it, if you like the show, drop a like. It really helps us out. You can elbow drop that like button. Don't hit your screen though, because we have a crazy match card for you here tonight with still the NXT Championship on the line this evening with Ilja Dragunov, champion for over the 50 days. Now he will defend his championship against the ruler from Nigeria, Oba Femi. So this might be a very interesting match. If there is someone who could defeat Oba Femi, it will be Ilja Dragunov, the Mad Dragon. So, like I said, this can be a very interesting match, but we can also see a new NXT champion this evening. Who knows? I'm absolutely looking forward to that. But while I'm talking about the main event, we have a main event worthy match here right in front of us. Alex Shelley and Brutus Creed are both operating in a tag team match. And like I said earlier, the winner will face the NXT Tag Team Champions Frexium, who have been returning from a few weeks now with their well-deserved break, and Julius Creed taking advantage of the referee putting that candlestick away to just attack Alex Shelley behind their back, and the athleticism of Brutus Creed is on a whole other level. And look at that, destroying him the other way of the ring. And like I said, they are one of the best tag teams in this industry, and especially at NXT. And they are facing also a very experienced tag team who got to work not only at NXT or WWE in general, but also other wrestling companies. So, like I said, they have that chemistry that you just can't describe. Julius Creed now is a legal man. We're going for an armbar on Alex Shelley, trying to weak that arm. Easy target there for Julius Creed, but Alex Shelley managed to get out of that submission move. Julius Creed now with an elbow. What is he doing now? And he's looking for the ankle lock taught by his mentor Chad Gable, who he taught it by his mentor Kurt Angle. Some people might say that Chad Gable is the new Kurt Angle of this generation, and I certainly can join them on that opinion. What is Alex Shelley going for? A roll up here, 1, 2. Ooh, only a 1 count, almost a 2 count. Julius Creed getting up very, very fast, and it's Julius Creed now going for a roll up here, 1, 2, and a 2 count. Of course, Alex Shelley caught off guard. Might be the reason why he got that 2 count, and Julius Creed catching a quick breath, but he was wrong with that quick breath because he lost some very important time here against Alex Shelley, because you got to keep up with Alex Shelley. That's one thing that's sure, is that Alex Shelley is not waiting on you. Alex Shelley now running. Oof, that clothesline on Julius Creed. He's joining now to the second rope. Julius Creed is getting up. Alex Shelley, if he gets countered, is in a very dangerous position here, and that's exactly what happens. Just throwing him out of nowhere, and look at that. Julius Creed is going for another ankle lock. This time locking him better and putting all wrenching that ankle from Alex Shelley, but for the second time Alex Shelley managed to roll out of it. Beautiful Hurricanrana there from Alex Shelley. It's Chris Sabin now, the legal man. He joins the third rope. Ooh, Julius Creed had something in mind there, but Chris Sabin saw him coming, was a little bit faster than Julius Creed, and very good maneuver, crossbody on Julius Creed outside the ring, taking some high risk. Oof. That barricade, it's a wonder that barricade is still standing and that there are no fans hurt underneath that barricade. Getting him now back into the ring. Referees at a 5 counts, almost a 6 counts. And look at that. Now it's Chris Sabin wrenching the ankle of Julius Creed, doing exactly what Julius Creed was doing to his partner Alex Shelley, but he does it his way. Oof. Beautiful clothesline from Chris Sabin, catching his momentum the right way when he needs it the most, going for a submission move now. Julius Creed close to tapping out. This might quite hurt, especially the ribs. Oof. That knee straight to the face, that punch straight to the face of Chris Sabin. Chris Sabin joining Brutus Creed in the corner. Brutus Creed has been tagged in and is now the legal man. What is he doing? And look at that strength from Julius Creed. I think we are seeing this move for the second time here. Referee is losing a lot of time. Only a 1 count. Of course, referee is losing a lot of time just by positioning her to get the counts. So this could have been easily a 2 count. Into the corner, Brutus Creed is advancing towards Chris Sabin, and look at that. No mercy from Brutus Creed, not even holding a little bit back. Brutus Creed, Samoan drop on Chris Sabin. Brutus Creed is having a hell of a performance here at Springfield, Illinois, but you can hear from the fans He is not really a loved individual here. One, two. Oof, Alex Shelley breaks it. And look at that Brutus Creed just targeting Alex Shelley now. And taunting. And you can hear what I just said. The fans are not a fan of Brutus Creed or American Made in general. Ooh, and another submission move from Chris Sabin. Very dangerous submission move, locking in that arm as well in between his legs. And that headlock. But Brutus Creed managed to roll out of the way. Chris Sabin into his own corner and beautifully charged from Brutus Creed. What is he doing? Oof. Alex Shelley defending himself. Oh, and Brutus Creed saying what you can do, I can do better. And of course, the difference is that Alex Shelley, if he's getting charged like that, he has behind him that the floor actually, and he's just falling down. Instead of Brutus Creed, he was in the ring, and ooh, look at that. Chris Sabin taking some risk to help his partner from the Motor City Machine Guns. Chris Sabin, what a force, and face first into that barricade. Referees out the 3 count. This might be dangerous now. None of them wants to be counted out, of course. And in case of a draw here between both teams, we will get to see what we will have to do here. That cheap shot there from Julius Creed, and another punch straight to the face, and ooh, look at that from Chris Sabin, and taking another risk outside of the ring, immediately going straight back to the ring. Paul Heyman wanted to catch him, but he managed to get out of the way of Brutus Creed earlier, and now from Paul Heyman because he's just so quick. Chris Sabin, and look at that, going for a roll up. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Chris Sabin really had a hold on that momentum just a few seconds ago, but Brutus Creed managed to turn things around. Now locking in his head, twisting it. What is he doing? Brutus Creed is aligning Chris Sabin with a bear holds. A bear submission hold, I know you call it, but anyway, Chris Sabin managed to find quickly but surely a way out of that submission move. Ooh, beautiful super kick there, straight to the face of one part of the American Made, and Chris Sabin just continues the assaults. Now on the torso of Brutus Creed. Alex Shelley is now the legal man. Ooh. That knee strike from Alex Shelley. Chris Sabin is now the legal man again. Elbow drop from Chris Sabin. Alex Shelley is now the legal man. Ooh, and they are targeting the face of Brutus Creed. Of course, the more fragile part of the body. And another submission move with a headlock there from Chris Sabin on Brutus Creed. Literally bending him in two here. What is happening? What is happening? Ooh, look at that. Brutus Creed found a way out of that submission move from Chris Sabin. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Another Samoan drop. Going for a pin now. This might be it. 1, 2. Only a 2 counts. Chris Sabin goes face first into that turnbuckle, and it looks like the American Made or the Creed Brothers, however you want to call them, are now working together again. Immediately going for a pin after that move. Julius Creed 1, 2, only a 2 counts. Very smart from Chris Sabin to join the outside of the ring. He can be pinned from the outside, but everything hurts 10 times more on the outside. Oh no, lifting him up in a very dangerous position. Ooh, powerbomb onto the apron. Chris Sabin gets back in the ring with a little help of Julius Creed. Julius Creed managed to get in the ring on a 6 count. What is he going to do? Oof. The moves from Julius Creed are just on another level. Look at that. Just throwing him from one side of the ring to the other. Onto the third rope. Frog splash. Going for a pin. Might be it. One. Oh no, not even a 1 count. Alex Shelley was there immediately to break up that pin. That punch from Chris Sabin straight to the face of Julius Creed. What is he going for? Oof! Beautiful maneuver there from one part of the Motor City Machine Guns, looking to put an end to it. Look at that. This might be it for Julius Creed. And lights out. Going for a pin. 1, 2. And he kicked out. Wow, I really didn't expect that. But like I said, they are one of the best tag teams in this company. Especially here at NXT. That knee straight to his face. What that athleticism, with how high Julius Creed can jump to reach that face. That's what I like to see. Oof. Like I said earlier, it's just a question of throwing Chris Sabin from one side to the ring onto the other and inflict damage that way. Julius Creed powerbomb. And oof, that knee straight to the face. What is Paul Heyman doing? Referee saw that. What? Why did he do that? Oh, Julius Creed, of course, not happy with Paul Heyman getting banned from ringside. And you can see the reaction of Brutus Creed. He didn't expect that at all. But looks like Paul Heyman was walking on a thin rope here. Sabin managed to get a beautiful enziguri from the man here in white. It's a 6 count. And Chris Sabin, what is he doing? Went flying. He broke the count, but he inflicted some damage as well. Getting Julius Creed back into the ring. Brutus Creed. Oh, again, Chris Sabin. A little bit too fast for Brutus Creed here. And that's what it's all about. Not making any mistakes. And now with Paul Heyman banned from ringside, this might open some possibilities, but not if they get in some seriously dangerous positions like this one. Going for a pin, this might be it now. 1, 2, 3. No, this was a very close one. This was a very close one. I really thought that the Creed Brothers were the one facing Fraxium. Chris Sabin with a beautiful kick out. What is he doing now? Chopping on the torso of Julius Creed. Getting into the corner. Goes onto that third rope. Very dangerous position here. Ooh, putting his career on the line with a beautiful Hurricanrana on that third rope. And he goes flying as well on Brutus Creed. That's the momentum we like to see. Getting back into the ring, referee didn't even get a 1 count. That's how fast Chris Sabin was here, and this might be the beginning of the end. Alex Shelley has been tagged in, and it is the beginning of the end. Look at that beautiful tag team neck breaker here going for a pin. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, everything went wrong when Paul Heyman got banned from ringside, and since then, Motor City Machine Gun stepped up with a beautiful performance from Chris Sabin. Honestly, he did a great job from the Motor City Machine Gun. And look at that, celebrating here together. Now Paul Heyman looking at his clients who did not uh, get any shot at the NXT Tag Team Championship. So I was listening to what Paul Heyman had to say. A camera caught Paul Heyman say, "Calm down, Chad Gable. I understand you're mad, but go easy on them." He's not getting easy on them. He's not happy with the performance of Brutus Creed, and I can understand that. Falling short once again at American Made. And we are still recovering with what happened at Clash at the Bridge. And the next PLE is already next week. Braun Strowman will face Uncle Howdy in a steel cage match announced for Saturday night's main event. The Judgment Day will defend their World Tag Team Championship against RKO. The band is back together. Randy Orton and Kevin Owens have their shots at the World Tag Team Championship. So Ruka has another shot at the Women's Intercontinental Championship of the Korakai with a rematch from Judgment Day. Also, very, very interesting match. And just announced, Bailey and Io Sky is official. They will go one-on-one at Saturday night's main event in Tampa, Florida. This might be a very, very interesting match, but another very, very interesting match is this one. Roman Reigns will defend his WWE Undisputed Championship against The Rock. He will also defend his Ulafala against The Rock to see who will be the new chief of the Bloodline. But up next, we have this qualifying match for the Money in the Bank ladder match. Angel will face AJ Styles, will face Carmelo Hayes. The winner will join Dominic Mysterio in the lineup at Money in the Bank, as we can already see that Angel, like you say it in Mexico, is already inside the ring. And this man, Carmelo Hayes, having quite a feud with Braun Breaker at the moment and Ilja Dragunov. He is also here. He wants that Money in the Bank briefcase so that we can call him Carmelo in the Bank, or him in the bank. I say that because I just saw that logo on the back of his jacket. His great jacket. I like it a lot. But will Carmelo Hayes, will him be able to succeed, to defeat AJ Styles and Angel or Angel, if you prefer? Let's see that here tonight. It's been quite a few since we haven't seen AJ Styles perform inside the ring. I think his last match was at Judgment Day. PLE, correct me if I'm wrong. Of course, he made an appearance here and there, but never really wrestled. Still having that little feud with the Bloodline. Just like Tyler Bate also has his little feud with the Bloodline, and Tamatonga. Uh, it's a really weird situation. Is Tamatonga actually on AJ's side? Is Tamatonga on the Bloodline side? And vice versa. Uh, is AJ Styles a friend or a foe for Tamatonga? Is Tamatonga really working alone? Is it all a hoax? Who knows? But one thing I know is that this guy, a real veteran, AJ Styles, a phenomenal one, will pull up a show here at Springfield, Illinois. And ladies and gentlemen, if you like the show from now on, well, until now, you can drop a like, elbow drop that like button, subscribe. It only takes 5 seconds of your time, and it really helps us out. So subscribe if you want to see more. Put that bell notification on. We will try to post as much as possible. Of course, had a few delay there, but hey, nothing keeps me away from commentating this insane match. Beautiful moonsault by Angel, but wants to be a little bit too fast here. Camelo Hayes points him out that that's not the way he's going to work. And what is he going to do now? Oh no, he's hanging Angel up, and ooh, that leg drop on Angel, and AJ Styles is quickly here to put a neck breaker on Carmelo Hayes and stop his kind of momentum he had going on. Now AJ Styles is wrenching on that knee, on that arm, sorry, from Angel, and AJ Styles is now rolling outside of the ring. Oof, straight to the face, that punch from Angel. What is he doing now? Turned Carmelo Hayes around, and ooh, another punch straight to the face from Angel. Like I said, the face is fragile. You can easily break something, your cheekbones, your nose, your lip, whatever, on your face, and that's maybe the go-to from some wrestlers. A good little tactic there, because you need also your eyes and your face to see and to perform correctly, if that makes sense. Oof. Not one, not two, but 3 times did Angel strike Carmelo Hayes onto the back, and look at him just showing off there. Angel having quite some performances behind him since joining NXT. If you think about NXT, you think about Angel, at least from now, going for the submission move here on Carmelo Hayes, hoping that Carmelo Hayes will tap out very, very fast. Now that AJ Styles is recovering outside of the ring. What does Carmelo Hayes think? Oh, springboard clothesline on Angel. And now it's him showing a little bit off here. Angel joins the corner of the ring, face first into that turnbuckle, and what a strength from Carmelo Hayes. That speed, that his face hit that turnbuckle, that was impressive. Going for a pin one, only a 1 counts. The combination of Carmelo Hayes' moves might be crucial to defeat Angel Garza and also AJ Styles. Angel Garza is now fighting back, punching Carmelo Hayes again straight to the face. Into the ropes. Ooh, that knee! That knee! The speed that Carmelo Hayes' face hit that knee, that's incredible. That's incredible. What is he doing now? Angel Garza going for Hurricane Run, immediately rolling up here. Might be dangerous position 1. Only a 1 count. Carmelo Hayes saw that kind of coming. Oof, and again working on that face. Look at that. He hasn't done anything else than working on the face of Carmelo Hayes here. Joining that third row. Frog splash, but Carmelo Hayes got out of the way. Into the ropes. No, he tricked us. Joined the ropes and elbow drop on Angel. Oh, springboard moonsault on Angel Garza. You can see the distance that was between him and Angel Garza, and he still managed to get in the middle of the ring from those sides. That's incredible. How much risk you can take, especially a moonsault, not knowing where you go. And Angel Garza is now outside of the ring, getting up. Carmelo Hayes, and oh my god, he went just flying over that third rope, got immediately up, and he's running towards AJ Styles and got flying again. Nobody is stopping that guy from moving from left to right. Oof, face first into that commentator's desk. And now it's Carmelo Hayes lifting AJ Styles up, saying, "You recovered enough, AJ Styles." With that age, of course, he can't follow the best of the best anymore with the frog splash, going for a pin now, referee. Not even a 1 count. AJ Styles gets up, punch him straight to the face, a chop. Another punch, and another punch, and a chop. And AJ Styles, look at that, hitting that combination. Carmelo Hayes can't follow him anymore. Look at that clothesline, that incredible clothesline from the phenomenal one. Carmelo Hayes into the corner. AJ Styles lifts him up, and he wants to show that age is only a number. AJ Styles taking the risk. Hurricanrana from that third rope, going for a pin immediately. 1, 2, only a 2 counts. AJ Styles not happy, of course. He hoped for a little bit more here. Damage those abs from our friend Carmelo Hayes. That knee drop from AJ Styles as well. And look at that, taunting to the audience, saying, "I know what I'm doing," and hoping that he actually will be joining Dominic Mysterio in that Money in the Bank ladder match. Who will be the second one to qualify here, going for a pin now. Roll up, 1, 2. AJ Styles is now getting up, and he's rolling Carmelo Hayes up. 1, 2. Carmelo Hayes lifts him up and turns things around again. Another pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 counts. And immediately going for that submission move to inflict as much as damage as possible. AJ Styles getting immediately out of that submission move. Great tactic there. And he's putting Carmelo Hayes in his submission move here, locking in with the headlock on Carmelo Hayes. And Carmelo Hayes just rolls him around into the corner, and immediately attacking with those punches straight to the face. Carmelo Hayes, what does he have in mind? Over the third rope, leg drop on AJ Styles. Carmelo Hayes joins that third rope. Carmelo Hayes, frog splash, going for a pin. This is the right time. 1, 2. Only a 2 counts. And now he's getting furious. The rage in his eyes, punching AJ Styles straight to the face. AJ Styles is fighting back. He is fighting back. AJ Styles. Oof. And now working on that knee from Carmelo Hayes, and he might got a plan here. AJ Styles. Look at that, he's asking Carmelo Hayes to get up, and he's going for the calf crusher. He's going for the calf crusher, and that was his plan. Weakening the leg of Carmelo Hayes, and now weakening it even more so, in the hopes that Carmelo Hayes will tap out, and he's far from the ropes. He's far from the ropes, and because he is already so tired, just to kick out will be very difficult. But here he is, Angel Garza to help Carmelo Hayes immediately going for a pin after that super kick straight to the back of the head of AJ Styles. AJ Styles is getting up, but Angel, he isn't done yet. Walls him up, lifts him up. Oof, beautiful enziguri there from Angel Garza, and this might be the end for AJ Styles. Ooh, rolling him over for a pin. 1, 2, 3. No, kick out from the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, and this is why he deserves his spot in that Money in the Bank ladder match. But what is Angel Garza doing? Oh no, he's got a kendo stick. He's got a kendo stick, and he wants to use it against AJ Styles because he doesn't understand how that didn't put him away. But AJ Styles looks like he's going to use that weapon on Angel Garza himself. And I can tell you already that Angel Garza is regretting getting that kendo stick inside of the ring. AJ Styles putting it immediately away, asking for Angel Garza to get up. AJ Styles rolling him over with an arm drag. Here, what is he going for? A chop and a Pele kick from the phenomenal one. And this might be exactly why AJ Styles is called the phenomenal one. What is he doing? Going for maybe a phenomenal forearm, lifting, asking to get up, and he's preparing that phenomenal forearm. But hey, come on, man! Tongaloa is here, straight face first into that barricade, saying this party gotta stop. And look who is in the audience. Solo Sikoa just witnessing what's happening here. Tongaloa is getting the hell away from here. Solo Sikoa as well, because this man is here. Tamatonga coming to the rescue of AJ Styles, running behind his former friends here. But oh my god, nothing but net from Carmelo Hayes. Didn't saw that coming. Going for a pin. 1, 2, 3. And ladies and gentlemen, Carmelo Hayes is the one qualifying for that Money in the Bank ladder match, and look how much that means to him. He took risks. He showed his pace, he showed his stamina, he showed his speed, and the way he thinks, and that paid off. Of course, we never will know what would have happened if AJ Styles would have hit that phenomenal forearm. But this match is official. We have our two first member of that Money in the Bank ladder match. Still 4 to go. But oh no. Oh no, we all see him! A spear on Carmelo Hayes, now talking trash straight to Carmelo Hayes' face. Look at that now, showing off. I said this rivalry was hot. And this confirms exactly what is he going for. Another spear. Come on, man. That's a bomb breaker for you. Message sent to Carmelo Hayes. Oh, we are now backstage with Chad Gable and Ludwig Kaiser as well. He's mocking him. He's mocking Chad Gable and the whole American Made crew. Oh, he's officially joining that tournament. It looks like Chad Gable. And Ludwig Kaiser as well. They are both in the tournament. And if you don't know about what tournament we are talking about, as Paul Heyman joins them, the North American champion, Karrion Kross, is injured. So it's a tournament for his title, qualifying matches, and the 4 who wins their match will go in a fatal 4-way for a ladder match, and the winner gets to be the North American champion. But I heard that William Regal will tell us more about this in just a few seconds. But Paul Heyman putting Ludwig Kaiser to his place, saying him, "Get away from here," and now talking to his clients, Chad Gable. Paul Heyman not happy with what happened after the Creed brothers lost their match. But I think that the feeling is mutual. Chad Gable not happy with Paul Heyman after he got kind of banned from ringside. He pulled some strings with Regal. Oh, this might be an interesting offer. Ladies and gentlemen, we are still at Springfield, Illinois. And like I just said a few minutes ago, a few seconds, minutes, I don't know. But William Regal, the general manager of NXT, is advancing towards the ring. And look at how beautiful NXT has gotten since William Regal joined the brand. He made NXT the next big thing. Managed to get them on the same level as Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, and it pays off. Did you see all the stars that's assigned to this show? And in my opinion, they're absolutely on the same level as the roster that we see at SmackDown and Raw. He's got an official announcement for that tournament, the North American Championship. Like I said, oh, Andrade is facing against Dragon Lee as the very first match of that North American Championship tournament. And that will be next week. The winner will be in that ladder match for that North American Championship. But Blake Monroe, we saw her coming to Clash at the Bridge in London because, of course, she is from the UK. And she has now arrived in America, and you can hear the mixed reactions from the fans here. They absolutely love her, but they know that she's toxic actually for his roster. She's advancing towards the ring to William Regal because she has some things to say from herself. Facing off with Stephanie Vakira at Clash at the Bridge, face to face. Does that mean that she wants to be the next Women's North American Champion or not? I don't know, but this will be a difficult task for Stephanie Vakir. Blake Monroe playing a dangerous game with the NXT general manager. Oof. Well, one thing is for sure, she doesn't like Springfield at all. Oof. Shots fired from William Regal. And looks like he's giving Blake Monroe the time to address the fans. She's turning around, message received. You do not want to mess with Glamour. That's the message that she tries to send to the whole locker room and the whole WWE universe. She have decided what? What? Well, the Glamour Blake Monroe wants Stephanie Vaquier as her very first opponent on NXT with that title on the line. Interesting. Well, no Stephanie Vaquier to be seen here backstage. And what an exciting match is announced here for Money in the Bank, Nashville, Tennessee. It's Motor City Machine Gun taking on Fraxium for their NXT Tag Team Championships. We just saw them qualifying for that title match a few minutes ago when they defeated the Creed brothers. And we also saw Carmelo Hayes qualify for his Money in the Bank ladder match, a tradition of Money in the Bank. He qualifies alongside Dominic Mysterio, and at SmackDown, we will have another qualifying match. So stay tuned for this one. Next show is SmackDown. Um, and yeah, just announced like William Regal inside of the ring. It is Andrade facing Dragon Lee next week into that North American Championship tournament. He just explained it himself what this tournament is all about. We have the qualifying match for the woman. It's Bailey, Ivy Nyla, and Jada Parker who has a chance to show what they've got to qualify for that Money in the Bank ladder match. The first woman qualifying for that Money in the Bank ladder match. This is an exciting match. I'm looking forward to it. And we also have this one announced. It will probably be your main event next week. Tamatonga is having his rematch against a phenomenal one, AJ Styles. It is a rematch from Judgment Day. An incredible match. If you haven't seen it, you can also watch Judgment Day on replay. Um, on the Original Game YouTube channel, but we're now heading into the main event of this evening. It is the Mad Dragon, Ilja Dragunov, defending his NXT Championship against the Ruler Oba Femi. So stay tuned for this one. And as our ring announcer is announcing this match correctly, it will be a one-on-one match. It is Ilja Dragunov defending his NXT Championship against Oba Femi. And if there is one special someone who could defeat this man, who could defeat the ruler from Lagos, Nigeria, it is the Mad Dragon, Ilja Dragunov. It's not for nothing that he is still your NXT champion for above 50 weeks now, 50 days, sorry, an incredible reign. He won his NXT championship at Stand and Deliver and hasn't lost it yet. Oba Femi is on a quest to be the very first one to defeat Ilja Dragunov. And it just can happen here in the main event of NXT tonight. And I hope you're all strutting like our friend Oba Femi here, because this match you will not see this in ages anymore. This is a special match. Anything can happen, even though it's just a one-on-one with disqualifications. Anything can happen. You know how determined Ilja Dragunov is in just in a WWE ring in general, but you also know how dominant the ruler can be, how dominant Oba Femi can be over his opponent. So this match has written WrestleMania all over it, and I am really excited to see this. And here he is, the Mad Dragon, your NXT champion from over the 50 days. He has defended with success his NXT Championship against Braun Breaker. You heard it correctly. Braun Breaker and Andrade all in one match. Incredible performance from the Mad Dragon. Also incredible performance from the challengers at the Judgment Day. PLE, like I said, you can watch it on replay on the Original Gaming YouTube channel. But hey, incredible athlete it is here, advancing towards the ring. And like I said, if there is only one special someone who could defeat Oba Femi, it is this man. Oba Femi lost only one match since the start of the season. It was against Braun Breaker at the beginning of the season. Because we all know on what kind of crazy level Braun Breaker is himself. But he put the score right by defeating Braun Breaker in a street fight match. An incredible performance from Braun Breaker and Oba Femi, and that's why Braun Breaker is having now a little feud with Carmelo Hayes. We saw it after he attacked Carmelo Hayes after his qualifying match, but they also collided backstage. This is what they are fighting for, the NXT Championship. It is the World Championship here at NXT, the championship you got to get if you want to be amongst the best of the best here on the NXT roster. We know from William Regal that the only person he signs at NXT, or person who he truly believes are on the next level, or elite. It is not that's the same old brand where future talents came to wrestle each other. No, no, no. It is a brand on the same level as Monday Night Raw and the same level as SmackDown, where you got top-notch talent all over the roster. And that is exactly what William Regal was going for, and he succeeded at it. Don't get me wrong, if you got superstars like Ilja Dragunov, Oba Femi, Braun Breaker, Carmelo Hayes on your roster, Chad Gable, who for me is one of the best wrestlers you have. And then I'm talking about really wrestling. He's doing an amazing job, Chad Cable. Unfortunately, he sucks as a person, but hey, you can't have everything. But when you get this much talent on your roster, you can call yourself elite. You can call your roster elite. And Oba Femi now, with that big kick to the back of the head of Ilja Dragunov, and look at that, just carrying from the ground with the strength from the ruler, and he's totally enjoying this already. He's lifting him up. What is he going to do? Oh my god! Did you just saw how high he threw him through the air? He's manhandling the champion. They are looking in now on the ropes. Ilja Dragunov managed to push Oba Femi away with a chop, and another chop, and another chop. Joins the ropes, big boot on the Nigerian. And look at that. He's having so much fun. Oba Femi decides to catch his breath outside of the ring. Ilja Dragunov is having none of it. If he wants to inflict some damage, you don't let your opponent breathe. Face first onto that apron. Ilja Dragunov onto the second rope. Oba Femi just threw him down. Working on the arm of Ilja Dragunov. He's lifting him up, but Ilja Dragunov managed to get away with a chop now on Oba Femi. He's locking in, and what is he doing now? Rubbing his face all over that cable, the ropes. What a DDT. Going for a pin. Referee, not even a 1 count. Took too much time there, referee. Immediately getting up Oba Femi here. That's the beast he is. Oba Femi is locking in now with Ilja Dragunov. What is he doing? Dropped him on his knee. And ladies and gentlemen, if you are enjoying this show, please let us know by dropping a like. Elbow drop that like button on the CM Punk style, and show us that you enjoy this video. And if you want to see more, you can always watch our playlist available. And if you want to be the very first to know on a new upload, just subscribe and hit that bell notification, and you will always see the newest episodes coming out as the very first. If that sentence makes sense. Ilja Dragunov throwing him into that pole in between two turnbuckles, and now strangling him with his feet. Enjoying the pain he's infliging to Oba Femi. And don't get me wrong, if it was any other wrestler inside the ring with Oba Femi except Braun Breaker, then this would probably have been a squash match. But Ilja Dragunov is doing a hell of a good job there with the forearm from Oba Femi to counter it. But look at what he's doing. Look at what he's doing, just hanging up like his dirty laundry. Oba Femi hanging up the champion on laundry day. Incredible force from the Nigerian. Face first into that turnbuckle. And working on that arm again. Oba Femi. Good reversal there from Ilja Dragunov, and look at those hits he's taking on Oba Femi's. That pace, that speed he puts in his strikes, just to for Oba Femi to get a little bit confused there, not knowing where he's getting hits from, and Oba Femi managed to get out of that submission move. What is he doing? And he's just throwing him away, going for a pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count, not even close to the 3 counts. Oba Femi gets the champion now into the corner again with that face first into that turnbuckle, but the champion managed to get out of that position there. Oh no, Ilja Dragunov, what is he doing? Throws Oba Femi outside of the ring. And now he's stalking his prey. He has that crazy look in his eyes. He has that dangerous look in his eyes. Ilja Dragunov joins the ropes, suicide dive, and pushes Oba Femi straight to the announcing table. What is he doing? Ilja Dragunov, he is not done yet. Putting his body on the line. He lifts Oba Femi up. Referees had a 2 counts. On a 3 count now. But he gets in the ring. He's saying he's going to break Oba Femi. Dangerous things to say. Gets him up. And powerbomb on Oba Femi. And we all know where this is going. The Moscow torpedo hits Oba Femi. It's over now, going for a pin. 1, 2. He kicks out. He kicks out of the Moscow torpedo. And now it will be time for Ilja Dragunov to maybe approach this match a little bit differently. Hit the Moscow torpedo. Couldn't capitalize on a 3 count here, because of course it is still Oba Femi. If you thought it would be that easy, think again. Oba Femi dragging Ilja Dragunov now towards the ropes. What is he doing? Oof. That full weight of the knee dropping on the chest of your NXT champion here. And a running power slam going now for a pin. 1, 2, 3, no. The shoulder is up from Ilja Dragunov. He kicked out with success. Gets Ilja Dragunov now into the corner. Oba Femi is thinking about it, but receives an elbow straight to the face, and it's Ilja Dragunov now putting Oba Femi out to the 3rd rope. And Ilja Dragunov is going to take some risk. Look at that athleticism from your NXT champion, and that super kick straight to the face of Oba Femi. Taunting towards Oba Femi, who rolled out of the ring with success. Was a great idea there from Oba Femi. He can be pinned outside of the ring with a running clothesline, a springboard clothesline. I don't know how you call this, but it was an incredible idea from the Mad Dragon. Ilja Dragunov now. Oof. Again, that chop on the back of the Ruler Oba Femi. Face first into that lead panel that helps the post here, and he even crushed that lead panel a little bit. But of course, if you are a man the weight of Oba Femi, with that speed and that force and the strength that Ilja Dragunov puts behind his Irish ribs, you are going to break some lead panels. You are going to break some ringside equipment. Ilja Dragunov, what does he have in mind? Oh no. Oh no, he's going to take yet another risk. Ilja Dragunov. What is he going for? Kisses him. Ooh, coast to coast from the Mad Dragon. He is going for a pin now. 1, 2, 3, no. And ladies and gentlemen, I talked to Ilja Dragunov backstage, and he told me that he had some strategy to defeat Oba Femi, but he wasn't going to tell me what his strategy was. And now that I'm looking better at it, I think that his strategy is to avoid the fall from grace at all costs. But of course, you can't deny the unpredictability of our friend Oba Femi. But at the moment now, it is Ilja Dragunov building some momentum and getting the upper hand here. But here in the wrestling industry, everything can change very, very quickly. Ilja Dragunov now with that incredible storm there on the chest of Oba Femi. And just like I was talking about, some pace changing here. Look at those punches and those kicks and that strength from Oba Femi. Catching a breath, sorry, out the corner here, thinking, what's next? Oba Femi now got Ilja Dragunov in between his legs. Oba Femi, what is he doing? Turn things around and drops him casually on his head, face first, into that turnbuckle. Luckily, he is still protected at the turnbuckle, going for a pin now. 1, 2. He did take an incredible bump on his head, Ilja Dragunov, and just that in the wrestling industry can be critical. Oba Femi turns Ilja Dragunov around. What is he doing? Ilja Dragunov is on that third rope. Ilja Dragunov is going to fall from an incredible height with a sidewalk slam here from Oba Femi. Asking Ilja Dragunov to get up. Oba Femi kicks him straight onto the chest. Ilja Dragunov didn't like that, approaching, and oh my god, Oba Femi playing some kind of mind games here. Look at that, he's fired up, and now, like I said, things can change very, very fast, and looks like he's setting up a fall from grace here, and didn't manage to get Ilja Dragunov up. And like I said, Ilja Dragunov, he wants absolutely to destroy Oba Femi with a torpedo Moscow. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Did I say torpedo Moscow? Isn't it Moscow torpedo? I don't know, and I don't care. What a match are we seeing here? Like I said, Ilja Dragunov was going to avoid that fall from grace. He did it successfully and immediately capitalizing with his Moscow torpedo here. Great thinking from the NXT champion now, getting Oba Femi over that third rope. It is his second Moscow torpedo, and didn't manage to get the ruler for 3 counts with his 2 shoulders onto the mat here. So the task is on another level. I don't think that Ilja Dragunov thought this was going to be that easy. Oof, that punch straight to the face of Ilja Dragunov. We are at the 5 count, and a superplex from that commentator's desk. And Oba Femi now getting inside the ring and immediately outside the ring, breaking that count. And you can see the bruises and the sweat dripping all over their body, because yes, ladies and gentlemen, they are putting their bodies on the line. What is he doing? Oh no. Oh no! Choke slam! Through the commentator's desk. And Ilja Dragunov might be knocked the hell out. They are chanting, "This is awesome." And I am agreeing with this. It is your main event of the evening. And not a boring match at all. Going for a pin immediately. 1, 2, 3, no. It was close to a 3 count. And you can see Oba Femi, the rage in his eyes, What is he doing now? Oof, Ilja Dragunov managed to punch his way out, and he's going now for a sleeper hold, learned by his mentor Gunther. He's going for a sleeper hold, hopeless to win this match here. And Oba Femi turned that sleeper hold into a stunner. And full force into that turnbuckle. At one moment, if you get a ruler like Oba Femi, look at that. A ruler like Oba Femi throwing you that turnbuckle, at one time that turnbuckle will break. At one time the ring will break with the full strength of Oba Femi. Now lifting Ilja Dragunov up and throws him inside of the ring. Gets him now into the corner, that forearm, and he's going for another sleeper hold. But Oba Femi turns it again in a stunner, and Ilja Dragunov should have known better. Ooh, look at that chop. Ooh, and that incredible punch straight to the face. 1, 2. Oba Femi turns things around. 1, 2. And Ilja Dragunov now. 1, 2. And he kicks out. Oba Femi kicks out. And Ilja Dragunov realizes this isn't an easy task. Ilja Dragunov, what does he have in mind? And look at that chop. And Oba Femi just got him, chopped him as well. Ooh, and throws him on the other side of the ring. Oba Femi. What is he going for? Lifts him up and throws him. Again, manhandling. Your NXT champion going for the fall from grace, but again, Ilja Dragunov managed to get a counter on the fall from grace. Gets him into the corner here, full force as well. Still have some strength left, even though he's going for an incredible match here against Oba Femi. And ooh, going for a pin. 1, 2. And only a 2 count. Oba Femi is still in this match. The Dragunov now trying to rip his eyes out. Don't think he's ripping his eyes out, but he's at least going for a submission move here. And Oba Femi managed to get out of his submission move through his legs. Ooh, what a shot there. You could hear it from miles away. And they are now going to slap the hell out of each other. Both men exhausted and both men still giving everything they got here. Countered by Ilja Dragunov, countered by Oba Femi. And it can go either way from here on. Oof, another chop. Oh my god, Ilja Dragunov, what a force. Even managed to get Oba Femi on the ground here. Ilja Dragunov going for another Moscow torpedo. Is he going to hit it? He hits it on Oba Femi, and now it is certainly over. Going for a pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Are you kidding me? He's now talking to the referee saying, you took a hell of a long time to pin him. Looking in now, Oba Femi. And he is talking to the referee as well. Lifts him up on his shoulder. Yeah, Dragunov managed to get out. And again, that incredible chop that seems to work on Oba Femi. You can see by the way he pivots his body into that chop that he's putting every strength he's got behind another incredible chop that you could hear from 3 states further. Strangling him with his feet. And Ilja Dragunov might be having some dark plans here. What is he going for? Oof, incredible clothesline here, Ilja Dragunov, and this might be the beginning of the end. What is he doing? Onto that second rope. Oh no, he's going full impact with that H-bomb. It's over for Oba Femi. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, what a performance from Ilja Dragunov. I told you that if one man could defeat Oba Femi, it is this guy, retaining successfully his NXT Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you all on SmackDown. Take care, everybody.